Hi there. So you can see that I am not Brad. Well, my name is Adam, and I'm here because Brad has fucked up. So to sum it up, me and Brad are behaving. I have given up drinking, and Brad is on a diet. We're motivating each other, and as a punishment, because Brad set a weight goal, and he said, if I don't hit this weight goal, I need to be punished. And I went, okay, if you don't hit your weight goal, I get to upload anything I want to your channel. Well, here we are. Brad has not hit his weight goal. Brad has been a bad boy, and it's time to get him punished. So I'm here to host today's video. And what am I doing? Well, I'm a streamer. Well, believe it or not, and I host marble racing. So marble racing is my thing, and I've brought marble racing to Brad's channel. Difference is on these marbles, each marble is a punishment. So when we flick to the screen, you will see there are 30 punishments represented by 30 marbles. Whichever one wins, Brad has to do. And Brad, before he starts saying, that's not the agreement is you upload anything to YouTube, not punish me. Well, the difference is, Brad, this is anything to YouTube. And my anything to your YouTube is that we are putting a race on, and whatever happens, and what happens to be the winner, is my anything. That is my punishment to you. Because if I just did a marble race and there was nothing at the end of it, it'd be kind of pointless. So, let's get to the juice. Bring it on, the track. So we have 30 marbles here. Each one is a punishment. For instance, this one here is paint one nail on each limb. So one on each hand, one on each foot. They're all at 30 in. We'll get the race underway because it'll start to separate.
I'm just reading some of them.
If you look in the top right, they're all the top 10.
I'm going to be completely honest, these aren't quite as bad as I thought they would be.
So at the minute, changed Twitter name to Bitch Tits is winning, but we have got some heavy hitters who are catching up straight off the bat. So we have changed Twitter name to Bitch Tits, 50 press-ups, play Lotto once and give Adam the winnings. That's kind of, it should be alright for Brad, but if he actually wins the lottery, he has to give me the winnings. So that would really fucking hurt. We've got Wax One Leg that is taking the lead. There was a ball that flung through. That is the fastest lap we've ever had. So you can ignore that. But at the front, we have got 50 jumping jacks or Wax One Leg.
I'm fine with both of those, I guess.
It'd be funny if he has one hairy leg and one smooth. Now we've got Text Your Mum saying
people see my legs often, though.
That is in P3. Wear makeup for a day and a little bit of a train. But down at the front, Wax One Leg has opened up quite the gap. So this would be worrying if you are Brad. Not if you're a viewer or myself, because it's fucking hilarious. But while
good, it stopped. What's easy? Jumping jacks are easy. Come on, jumping jacks, you can do this.
Is starting to catch up. So Wax One Leg now is going to
delete one video of Adam's choosing. What?
The gap has closed considerably. Can only eat fish for 3 days. Text your mum saying you miss her boobs. Wear makeup for a day. And shave a line into your sideburns are the top 5. Delete a video of Adam's choice. Spend $10 on Wish. Make a video about that shite. The famous shite that Brad had.
Oh, God.
But Wax One Leg still leads from text your mum saying you miss her boobs. Can only eat fish for 3 days and shave a line.
Punishment stream.
The top 4. We've got a few obstacles to
eat a plain overcooked steak. I wonder what that was inspired by.
2 minutes 12 from one of my viewers. We're not going to beat that. Quite considerably short. But we have got Wax One Leg. Text your mum. Can only eat fish. Shave a line. But Text Your Mum has actually taken the lead. So has Wax One Leg. That's also in the funnel. Oh, wait, here we go. We've got Make a Video About That Shite. That has jumped into the lead. Out of nowhere. If it makes its way through this obstacle, that is your punishment. And it has. Brad, you have to make a YouTube video about the famous shite that you had. And you know exactly what I fucking mean. So thanks everyone for viewing. I'm Adam. You can follow me on Twitch at Adam's Marble Races. We look forward to
just shout over your plug.
Bye everyone. What's your immediate thoughts?
There's a reason why every single time I've told that story, I've cut it out of the video I've spoken about it in. Okay, well, as per Adam's request, following this little discussion him and I are having at the moment, there will be a story told which is apparently Adam's favourite story that I tell. Yeah, so I guess we'll put that on now, and then Adam and I will return afterwards because I want to hear some of these other things that you put on the list.
Can be arranged.
A long, long time ago, a much younger Brad used to work in a restaurant. He had just finished a long, difficult shift and was getting ready to go home. Unfortunately for him, his body was not quite ready for him to go home just yet. Yes, my friends, there was a rumbling in his guts that only 10 minutes on the porcelain throne could satisfy. He made his way to the staff toilet, but unfortunately, it was locked. Someone else had beaten him there. Desperate to relieve himself, the hero of our story went out into the restaurant to use the customer toilet. This was where he made his first mistake. So desperate he was to empty his bowels, he did not check inside the bowl before sitting upon the toilet. After finally depositing his leavings, he stood up and turned around. He pulled the flush, but the shit did not disappear down the toilet. In fact, it began to float upwards as the water began to rise. Fortunately, the steaming fecal mountain stopped just before it overflowed. Now, young Brad had finished his shift, but young Brad was a good employee, so young Brad went back through to the kitchen and collected supplies to clean and unblock the toilet. After some rather involved work on his part, the blockage was cleared and the toilet would flush once more. Our hero, proud of his accomplishment, went back through to the kitchen to the staff room to collect his things. He was not prepared for what would happen next. The kitchen was in uproar, the staff in panic. Again, Brad, the ever-helpful employee that he was, went through to the kitchen to see if he could help with whatever was causing distress. He asked his manager what was wrong, and she pointed to the ground. Brad lowered his eyes and realised that the kitchen floor was covered in shit. As each second passed, more and more murky brown water flooded up through the kitchen's drains and out onto the floor. Of course, human feces, or really any feces, does not belong in a kitchen, and so the restaurant had to close. It then became the responsibility of the staff on shift to pick up their mops and their cleaning supplies and sort out the mess. As you would recall, Brad was no longer on shift. He picked up his things and left the restaurant, fully aware that the kitchen staff staying behind were cleaning up his shit. It wasn't until days later, when the problem was fixed, when the staff found out what had truly happened. It seems when putting in the plumbing for this restaurant, the geniuses who installed it had decided to attach the waste systems from the kitchen to the waste systems from the toilets. This meant that a blockage in the system could cause water from both sides to flow up both sides. It's unknown whether young Brad's actions in unclogging the toilet had an effect on the blockage in the system. All that we do know is that the likelihood of the shit in the kitchen belonging to Brad was very high. That's why, in Adam's head, this story is known as the shit so powerful it shut down a restaurant. Adam, if you're listening to this, there's something I haven't told you about this story, and that's that there's actually a part 2, because I have shut down a restaurant not once, but twice with my shit. The reason you haven't heard the other story is because it was far less dramatic, and I actually forgot about it until I was retelling this story. I was working at a different restaurant, and in a gap between serving customers, I went to the toilet in the staff room, which was upstairs in this building, and after having been to the toilet, I came downstairs and there was a strange smell in the corridor leading to the kitchen, and none of us could quite identify where the smell was coming from. So after a bit of inspection, the manager found out that there was a pipe in this corridor that led from the upstairs bathroom to the system below. And what had happened is, at some point during the delivery earlier that day, one of the crates that brings the stock into the kitchen had broken this pipe. And obviously, with this pipe no longer being sealed, whenever anyone went to the toilet, when they flushed it, some of that stuff was leaking out of the crack in the pipe. And seeing as I was the first person that day to have a shit in the restaurant, that was why the smell was only just coming through. And obviously, when this was discovered, they had to close the restaurant down until the pipe was fixed, because you can't have shit flowing in a restaurant. So yeah, Adam, obviously, I don't know if I ever have told you that story. Maybe I did when I was drunk, but yeah, it's happened more than once. So enjoy this extra little bit just for you. And to anyone else out there who has sat through these stories, I would just like to apologise. Obviously, I never intended to upload a video of me telling these stories, but when you agree to a challenge and you fail that challenge, then you have to deal with the consequences. If you yourself have had any fun, interesting stories involving human shit, please don't leave them in the comments. I don't want to hear them. I guess the moral of the story is, don't shit in a kitchen.
So what were these other things on the list? Because I only got to see if like a few of them as you were calling them out, or as they like overtook.
So there was one that you heard quite a lot, which was change Twitter name to Bitch Tits. One yet I heard you mention delete one video of my choosing.
Which one would you have picked out of interest?
Whichever's got the most views.
That's my Power Rangers visual effect test.
I think I'd probably do one that you just uploaded. Like, you just uploaded it, I'm just going to Brad, delete that one.
This particular one?
Yeah. Drink hot sauce. Listen to 1 hour of Drive. Ooh, you don't like that one.
I'd have gone insane.
Write the words, I will not lose again, 100 times on a piece of paper.
Do fucking lines.
Punishment. 50 jumping jacks, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, a 5-minute plank. That's all different. They're not all one. They're 4 different ones.
do all of them, I'll turn it to fucking Saitama.
Shave a line into your sideburns. So I just want you to separate your sideburns from your hair. Paint 1 nail on each limb, and I get to pick which nails, because I know that you'd probably do it aesthetically, like big toes and thumbs. I'm just going to mix it up.
I mean, I have painted my actual nails before, but painting one is just weird.
I know, that's why I said 1, because I know you've done it before. Wax 1 leg, wear makeup for a day, donate £10 to charity. So that's a nice little...
Like, the funny thing about the wearing makeup for a day one is I'd be like, oh, I just won't go out, and then Gary will knock on my door.
Wear whatever I tell you to wear for a day. That'll just be pants and then, right, go to the shop. The classic, spend $10 on wish.com.
$10 is not a lot of money.
No.
Like, considering that Wish.com probably charges more than that for the delivery, though. Like, I'd rather spend more money on Wish.
Alright, then spend $20 on Wish. Eat a plain overcooked steak. That is in honour of Star Signature, who's in our Discord. Do the all spices food video, but do it blindfolded, so you don't know how much you're putting in.
I missed the pan!
Put your hand up, pan, there it is. Text your mum saying you miss her boobs. You have to do a punishment stream. You can set your own punishments, but you have to do a punishment stream.
Right.
This one actually is off my screen, but do a video about how much you love me.
Oh man, I'd love that one.
You can only eat fish for 3 days.
Also, not a really bad punishment. Wait, only eat fish, so I can't have anything with the fish?
No, just fish.
Just fish.
And then there's one, you can only eat vegetables for 7 days.
I've done that before.
Yeah, there you go, easy. Play the lottery once and give me any winnings.
Yeah, when you said that one, I was like, oh my god, that's so bad. Because, like, if the only time I ever play the lottery and I won, like, the jackpot, and it was, like, 100 million, and I immediately, everybody in my life would be like, what is wrong with you?
No, I think I'd let you have a percentage.
I was gonna say I can't see a situation there where you wouldn't be like, here's half.
15 burpees. Change all your social media pictures to a picture of my choosing. Knock a door run. And the final one is tweet any 10 celebrities of your choosing with a minimum 20,000 followers saying fuck you.
That one's not okay. That's not okay.
That's the heavyweight.
Any 10 celebrities with 20,000 more. That's too many. It should be one celebrity.
No, 10. Because I want you to look like a troll. Just all your previous messages. Just telling people to fuck off.
Oh my god.
So that is what's at stake, Brad.
Well, thankfully I'm not going to have to do that again, because...
You hope.
Well, no, if future weight loss targets, I'd rather have something different. I don't do the same thing each time.
Oh, it'd be a different punishment each time.
No, I don't mean a different punishment. I mean a different idea behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm basically going to incorporate those punishments into whatever I do. So
I'm not
drawing names out of a hat.
Well, then I'm not doing anything with you again. I want to clarify for the people at home. Right, in his little introduction, he did a whiny impression of me saying, right. The original agreement between Adam and I, the original agreement was that if I failed at this target, then he would be allowed to upload any video of his choosing to my channel without context. Nothing in that had any kind of stipulation that I was to be involved in this video. None of it. Right? I'm doing this because I'm being a team player. He was supposed to make a stupid video that was like embarrassing or like just something awful, and then I would have to upload just him sat on the toilet having a really loud shit, like something that I have to upload to my channel. Just a little animation of just me, but with like a little arrows pointing at me, calling me a doofus. But no, he turns around and goes, well, what I've done is I've made this challenge video, and technically, if I'm allowed to upload anything to your channel, that also includes you doing something. It's like, that wasn't the deal. But you know what?
You views.
Team player giving you views. I also want to clarify as well. So I didn't, the weight loss goal, I've lost some weight. I just didn't hit the goal I set. Yeah. It's not like I just gave up completely.
Gave up.
Like, I think I'm already noticing a slight difference in the way I look compared to just before Christmas, I think. So yeah, I'm going to continue with this. I will be setting another goal for another, and I'm going to find someone else to do the next forfeit thing. I feel
no. In my defence, I have been supportive of you. I've not just like gone, oh, you fucking failed.
Yeah, no, but what? No.
All right, we need to arrange a punishment. What about me if I have a drink?
Oh yeah, so Adam, you mentioned it earlier, but Adam's given up drink like completely. So I've completely cut back on my drink. Adam's given it up entirely. So if Adam has any alcoholic drink, see, what if he just doesn't tell me though?
I'm an honourable Brad, I'll tell you. Like I even said to you the other day, I think, was it Tom, where I had to taste a cocktail because we made these new cocktails at work, and I literally put it in my mouth. I was like, and then span it out, so I didn't drink it because in my head I was like, didn't drink it, and then I'm leaving on Saturday. Loads of people are coming into work. This is my last shift, like in 2 days from when we're recording this, and everyone's coming to work to buy me drinks. So I'm going to be on so many non-alcoholic beers.
Well, I hate the taste of beer. I don't know why you would drink a non-alcoholic beer. That just eliminates the point of beer. I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Brad is, like, to his credit, for every viewer, Brad is doing well. He has lost a lot of weight.
A bit, not
enough.
Yeah, I set myself a pretty difficult target, and I didn't start early enough, I think was the problem. I'm gonna say if you have a drink, it needs to be cleansed from your body. What you need to do is
I feel like I've got to have an enema.
I was gonna say pour like a alcoholic thing over your head, but then that's just adding to the problem.
I'm not drinking it if I'm pouring it on myself.
Let the cogs are turning.
I've got work in like 40 minutes, Brad.
You have to be cleaned off by being hosed down.
I don't have a hose.
How do you not have a hose? You have a garden.
I don't have a pipe. Not a pipe, but a tap.
I'm sure we could buy water pistols and buckets and stuff like that.
I have to be water gunned.
We have to clean you off with water. What we'll do is, those sponges that they use to wash cars. We'll buy one of them and we'll soap it up and we'll give you a full body clean.
Well, that's fine. If I drink, you have to get a train up here and purchase these goods, and you can clean me my garden.
Video to come. I feel like he's gonna drink now just to make me do that. All right. Handshake.
But no, incentive. I'm gonna mess you up on your next punishment, since I'm not allowed to do my own racing.
Didn't say I was gonna make you, but you're not picking the punishment. I'm gonna make Tom do it.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, that'll do.